All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I want to welcome you to tonight's Zilara. This is how we start in our day's testimonials overview. This is something we do every single Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and we do it at one team, one dream hangout.com. This is where the participants are who are sharing their testimonials, and we also stream live both on Facebook and on YouTube. And I didn't get a chance to share the video to different groups, but I'll do that while people are talking. And so a little bit about me. I've been with the company for almost 8 years. I am an Emerald advancing leader, a seven-figure earner. I don't work a job anymore. I was able to walk away from corporate America almost a year ago on September 3rd. Will be 12 months, and it's been an amazing opportunity. The company is not a new company per se. The company's been around for over 15 years. Green Organics is a parent company, and the company was launched on August 11th, 2011. And Goldasana was launched in 2012, and HBN was launched in 2017. So we have over 15 years of experience in business, and the products are all plant-based, organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, and dairy-free and soy-free. We have the essential oils, the personal care products, the household products from Goldasana. Then we have the supplements and superfoods that were with HPN, and we have Cocoa Blue, oil of oregano, pH alkaline that have been launched under Zilara. But everything now is available under one brand under Zilara. So there's no need to have separate websites, separate accounts to have access to these products. So same owner, Paula Scarcella is our owner, our founder, our CEO. We also have the same formulator, Alexander Brighton. There's 6 ways to earn income here. We do have a $25 gift card program. I think there's $10 gift cards too. And we're paid daily. Okay, we're also paid monthly, and there's no recruiting required to earn commissions. I'm sorry, not that. Wait, let me go back. Yeah, because you can earn matrix pay as a customer, but there's no purchase necessary to earn commissions. Um, with Matrix, we have outship discounts, we have cash back, we have bulk order discounts. We also have try me products where you get stuff for free, right, for qualifying orders. And that's enough about the company and myself. If you guys are a guest, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to get this information. Thanks for hopping on. And as always, once we're done or at any time during this discussion, get back with the person that invited you to watch this video and tell them what you liked about what you saw or heard, and then find out how you can become a member of the Zilara family. And if you guys are on camera, do me a huge favor. If you are moving around and not on camera watching the video, turn your video off so it's not distracting other people who are watching. Okay. So if you're driving a car, turn your camera off because that's distracting the people. Okay. We don't want to see any movement from in any cameras. And we also don't want people to, who may be at home, if you have to go to the bathroom or something, right? Turn your camera off so you're not in a compromising situation, because this is on Facebook and people see you when you are on camera, just so you know. But if you are a guest, hey, thanks for hopping on, get with whoever invites you here. Couple of disclaimers. As far as the income, I work hard. I don't know if you work hard, so you might join Zilara and you might not earn any money. Okay. Never guarantee that, but we do have people making some good incomes here part-time. And as far as the products, we're not doctors. We do have doctors with us, but we don't give any medical advice. We're not governed by the FDA, and our products are not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. And if you do have a health condition, or if you're pregnant or nursing, see your doctor, your pharmacist, or whoever your healthcare provider is, and let them know, hey, I want to try this product or these products, and have them look at it and give you clearance before using any of the products. Okay. There is a 60-day money back guarantee on every purchase, and the clock starts when the product hits your mailbox. So it doesn't start when you order. The money back guarantee clock begins when the product arrives at your mailbox. We do that because we want people to have a full 60 days to try these products. And we have people worldwide. So sometimes it takes more than 5 days or a week for products to get to Canada or Australia, Taiwan, where we have people in Taiwan, all around the world will get these products. So we want them to benefit from having the full 60-day money back guarantee. So, all right, so we're at the point now where if you guys would like to share a testimonial, if you want to share how you start your day and end your day, just raise your hand and let us know that so we can know you want to share. I have Rasan's hands raised. I believe his wife Patricia is going to share her testimonial, and Beverly Moore. Thank you, Beverly. She appears to be Dr. Dorothy's guest. Dr. Dorothy is great, guys. So thank you, Beverly, for attending. So we have Rasan and we have Mimi who are in the queue. Anyone else would like to share, just hit the raise hand button, or you can comment in the chat, say, I want to share, and we can have you on mute. So with that being said, I'm finished talking, and I'll turn it over to Rasan Owens in North Carolina. Just got back from his 10-year wedding anniversary cruise with his wife, Patricia. So he reached out to me today and told me he had a testimonial, or his wife has a testimonial to share. So, Rasan, you should be able to unmute yourself, sir. There
Good
you go.
evening, Coach. Can you hear me?
I hear you fine.
Great, great. Yes, so we had an interesting cruise. We had a great time. Um, I did wear my t-shirt, and I think I told you the story yesterday. I wore my t-shirt yesterday and got stopped by TSA. And the guy asked me for more information about the products and the company. So I held up the TSA line yesterday to get him more information. I didn't get his information, but I was able to give out one of my drop cards to him.
And which t-shirt were you wearing?
I was wearing the t-shirt. Which one was I wearing? It it was it wasn't an I get paid to drink coffee shirt. It was the other shirt.
Okay.
I get paid to buy from my own store.
Good. That's awesome.
Yes. So he asked me about it, and I gave him information. So, but my wife Patricia has a testimonial that she wants to share with everyone that she experienced on the cruise.
Awesome. Hey, Patricia, it's been a while. I get
Hi.
excited. I get excited when Rasan says you want to share because you don't come on all the time, but I know anytime you do,
Oh,
it's
I
something.
I'm excited. So, my first testimony, as you know, I use Hydroglow, and I my first testimony was how I used it on my foot and ankle every night and every day. So, this is a two-part testimony, and again, I'm only testimony on what things happened to me personally. So the first part is I have PMR. It's called polymyalgia rheumatica, and it's an inflammation disorder. So in mid-July, right before the cruise, I experienced a flare up, a serious flare up where my numbers went up 29 points. Um, so what I did notice, and sometimes you discover things when you're not even looking. So as you know, I put it on, and with this disorder and during a flare up, everything inflames. So your neck, shoulders, and hips always get swollen, and your ankles. But guess what I noticed? During this flare up, everything was swollen except my ankles. So I said, why am I just putting it on my ankles and foot? Let's try the whole body. So of course, that's what I've been doing. I've been putting it on, especially on the cruise. I put it on my arms and my legs and everything. So me and my husband was going in the sauna every night. So I have a problem with sweating. I don't sweat. And when I go into the sauna, it takes a long time, like at least about 20 minutes for me to even start sweating. So this is the surprise thing that I noticed that with Hydroglow, and when I put it on and I went into the sauna, I started sweating within 2 to 3 minutes. And I got excited because, a person that don't sweat, you're like, oh, I'm sweating. So I said, I'm going to try this again. So I said, oh, I'm sweating. And I said, okay, so let's try it. Just let me see if it actually works. So I did again. So this time I only did half of my body. I did the upper part. So I did my arms and everything, and I didn't do my legs. So guess what? The upper part halfway up was sweating up a storm, and it took 20 minutes for my legs to sweat. So that was my new discovery with Hydroglow, and I've been using it now at least over 8 months, and I am really.
I think she dropped off. I don't know what happened. I think you dropped off, Patricia, or you went mute. But I think
Oh, can you hear me now?
yeah, I hear you now. There you go.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened, but
We
yes,
got we got we got to the 8 months part.
oh, okay. So I've been using it for at least over 8 months, and I'm really ecstatic, and I really love Hydroglow, and it's great to discover new things that this does. And the main reason I did have this oil check before I started using it with my rheumatoid, and he approved it. And the main thing was because of the ingredients, the sea moss, the bladderwrack, and the kelp. And he said that will always help with inflammation and stuff. So he said there's no harm in using it. So I've been using it every day. So I just wanted to share that with you today because I was really excited about it, the new discovery.
That is awesome. Yeah. Rasan, he mentioned to me a couple weeks ago. He said, "Hey, Patricia has a testimonial to share, and she'll hop on next week because you guys were on your cruise last week." I'm like, "Okay."
Right.
So that's amazing, and it smells good too. Hydro Grow.
Yes, and it smells good. When I told him that, it was because I noticed that my ankles didn't swell. But the new discovery came when I was on the cruise.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the
So
sauna with the sweat. Yeah, that's
yes,
and sweating is important because it gets those toxins out,
exactly.
and that product right there, it helps to release excess fluids from the body, and so
And that's exactly what I need.
exactly what it did. So it got those toxins out. I think Tiara, she's on here, and she had something going on with her lower leg, and it reduced the swelling, the fluid she had in her leg just from putting it on. So these products are great, and I like the fact that I'm sure you guys have fun. You had fun on the cruise. I know those are
Oh, we had a ball.
fun things. Anything else you want to share? I appreciate that.
All righty. Well, y'all have a great time and a great night. And don't forget to use the product because it
All
sure
right.
works.
All right, Patricia. Thanks for hopping on, okay?
All right. Nice talking to you.
All right, you're welcome. So anyway, Hydroglow, that's one of our body oil products, is made from ocean minerals. Like you heard Patricia say, there's sea moss in it and seaweed, and I don't know all the ingredients. I'm not a product expert. When I want to learn about the products, there is a product information page where you can go and refer to that. It gives you all the information you want to know about the products, but it's something I have it in my. I don't use it daily. I use it probably once a week just because I like how it smells. But we have two different body oils. We have Hydro Glow, which is great for fluids retention, and we have Solace, which is another bio. It just smells good, and so I alternate between the two. Really good stuff. But thank you, Patricia, for sharing that. Like I said, Tiara, I know she had a positive experience with Hydroglow a few months ago. And speaking of Tiara, let me read her testimonial really quickly in the chat. Then we'll get Mimi to unmute herself. So Tiara, I saw her post on Facebook. Matter of fact, I shared Tiara's Facebook post to my story because people tend to, you can see who views your stories, and if they like your stories, right, you can contact them about about the product. That's why I like sharing stories on Facebook because you can see who watches them. But I share Tiara's stories, so maybe somebody will click on it and go to her site and get this product. But Tiara banged her knee, okay, and pretty bad. And we have a product called Pain Magnesium Lotion. Okay, it's a jar, and you stick your finger in it. If you have any pain anywhere, rub it on it. It's going to resolve the pain. And so Tiara banged her knee. She used pain magnesium lotion. She said the pain was gone within 10 minutes, and she didn't use any medication. But I comment on her post, and she says no medication. So I can vouch for that because, matter of fact, 6 years ago today, I was involved in a car accident here in Vegas. We moved here in 2020. 3 days after we moved here, I was rear-ended on the freeway, but on the side of the road helping somebody, and a drunk driver rear-ends me while I'm parked, helping the guy get gasoline, and almost killed me. Right, and so I fractured a lot of bones, ribs were fractured. And when I came home from the hospital, I didn't want to use the pain medication they prescribed me because I don't like taking medicine. So I didn't use the Oxycontin or the methylcarbamol they gave me. I used pain magnesium lotion. Well, my wife rubbed it on me because I couldn't rub it. But everywhere I had pain, all the fractures I had all over my body, my wife rubbed the pain lotion on those areas, and I took black seed oil 3 times a day. That stopped the pain. So I never used any pain medication when I came home from the hospital. So I can vouch for the pain magnesium lotion. It smells good too. Okay. And it's gentle on the body. So thank you for sharing that, TR. I totally forgot. I haven't forgot about that product. That's an excellent product. And let me back to Rasan. Rasan talked about how he was at the TSA, the checkpoint before you get on before you board your flight. Rasan wears t-shirts, right? And that's just another way to build your business. You can wear t-shirts, you can have drop cards, you can wear buttons to get healthy and wealthy buttons. There's different ways. There's 1,000 ways to build a business. Rasan wears t-shirts, right? And he's always having people approach him about his t-shirt. I get paid to drink coffee. I get paid for buying detergent and different things. So this one, I get paid to buy from my own store, right? It just makes sense to, if you're buying stuff you're using it anyway, don't buy it at Walmart and Target and Costco or Amazon. Buy your tooth powder from your own store, or your soap or deodorant or laundry detergent. So Rasan's t-shirts generate questions, and so he held a TSA line right from wearing that one t-shirt, and that's how simple it is to do the business. And the thing about network marketing, guys, is people do network marketing every single day, but don't get paid for it because we're always sharing things we like with people we love and people we know. And feel free to comment in the chat and share something you shared recently but didn't get paid for it. Like people share Starbucks coffee, people share restaurants and all kinds of stuff, but don't get paid for it. And so we know how to do network marketing. We just don't get paid. If you want information on t-shirts, I know Rasan makes his own, Seymour makes his own. I have t-shirts available for sale on one of my websites I use. So if you want information, just contact one of us. Let me get Mimi first. She's been waiting. Let me get her. I know she is great down in Houston. And I'll read Richard's testimonial next. Mimi, you should be able to, I think you're unmuted now. I'll lower your hand.
I'm unmuted.
Okay.
Thanks for hosting this every Monday night. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So I have hip dysplasia as well as a torn labrum. So the torn labrum is, for those of you who don't know, is the muscle that goes over the hip. In the past 3 years, I haven't been able to walk very well, especially without pain. So in October, I went to the orthopedist, and he's like, "Oh, you're a great candidate for hip surgery or hip replacement." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not doing that." So I discovered stem cell therapy, and through a friend of my son's, about a month ago, maybe 5 weeks ago, I did my first platelet rich plasma injection. A week and a half later, I did a bone marrow concentrate procedure, and then I did another bone platelet rich a PRP treatment. When I went in last Thursday, my doctor asked me to do a testimonial because she has never seen anybody heal as quickly as I have. I am now walking pain free. We're talking in 5 months. And she asked me, she's like, nobody, I mean, there are fast healers, but nobody's ever healed as quickly as you have. And I said, she was looking at my blood as she was doing all of the centrifuge where they get all the stem cells out. And she said, your blood is beautiful. It's a beautiful color. And so I told her, I said, well, it's the supplements that I take and that, I eat well, et cetera, et cetera. And so she asked me all about those. I told her, and everybody, all 3 members of their office staff now have fulvic acid and black seed oil in their hands. However, the biggest revelation that I've come out of with this is that I've been taking these products from Zilara HBN for the past year and a half, 2 years. Prior to that, I was popping about 40 supplement pills a day because of the low stomach acid that I have due to my Hashimoto's. Y'all, these products work. And my doctor, who is an anesthesiologist by trade or by training, she substantiated my claim. So that's all I have to share. If you're a member and you're not taking your products, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you're somebody, I'm sitting outside and the hummingbirds have just found a hummingbird feeder that we put up a couple of days ago. It's so exciting. Sorry, digress. But if you're just here for the first time, these products work and they're easy to take and they do as they say. They are doing what they say they are supposed to do. And I'm just ecstatic at the fact that I can walk now. I walked 1.38 miles in 30 minutes last Sunday morning. And I haven't been able to do that in 3.5, 4 years. So I'm thrilled.
That's awesome. I mean, I've been keeping up with your posts on Facebook. I saw when you posted the vials of blood they removed and
yeah.
how good the blood looked. It was nice cut color. So I've been following that and just I know you shared some of your story with me before, and so it's been great seeing you. And I watched you. You seem more more vibrant and because I know having pain is not fun.
No, it's not. When you can't stand up and actually walk from a chair to a door without excruciating pain, y'all, the difference is remarkable. It's just remarkable.
Yeah, and also your doctor and their staff, the office now you were able to get them to get fulvic acid and black seed oil to their hands.
Yep,
which is great, and it's nice, having someone in the medical profession that doesn't discount what we use here. They believe in it. I mean, there's a place for medicine and things like that, and but it's nice to have a medical doctor vouch for how they've seen the products benefit you, which is awesome.
Well, in that Dr. Adams actually has to have her knee worked on. She has an issue with it that the stem cell therapy won't work on. But I told her, I was like, start putting the black seed oil on it every day and it'll help ease some of the pain. And I'll see her tomorrow afternoon for my laser therapy. But I'm excited to see what she has to say after just a week of using the black seed oil on her knee. Because it'll work. I know it will. It has for me.
Yeah, it worked. There's 101 different benefits they know about for black seed oil and pain relief.
If y'all aren't using black seed oil topically over your arthritis, you're missing out.
Yep. That was definitely when I was recovering from the car accident. I would put the pain lotion on it. I took black seed oil, but then my wife would rub a few drops over the areas where my fractures were, and that stopped the pain. And the doctors were shocked. I saw the doctor a month later. They were shocked at how fast my injuries healed, and and so
Yeah.
so that's great to know. And I'm like you, when I got admitted from doing the car accident, and they drew my blood and told my wife he must be healthy because his blood looks great. So, and she said, yeah, he works out, but he uses some products, that helps him. So I'm not surprised, about how fast you recovered because these products, when you use them
Mm-hmm.
consistently, they work and they get absorbed into the cells, and they're all this food, right? No synthetic
Well, and
ingredients.
it's feeding your body what your body needs.
Hmm.
And your body's going to throw off what it doesn't need, but it's going to keep what it does need. And the
Yeah,
fact that you can just drink them, I mean, I put them in my smoothies, or I'll combine them all together and just shoot it, but it bypasses so much of the digestion that it just gets utilized better by the body.
yeah, and,
And if
and
you feed your body right, your body's going to respond by feeling better, being healthy, and responding to injury in a much quicker manner.
that's true. That's true. Well, thank you, Mimi, for sharing.
Thank you.
Fill us in on the doctor and their knee.
I
When
will. I will.
like, all right, thank you. Okay. All right, Harvey. I'm gonna read Richard's testimonial first, Harvey. Then I have you on mute. So Richard Fritzler in Roswell, Georgia. His Cocoa Blue testimonial remains it says his testimonial Cocoa Blue remains one of the best formulations he has ever consumed. Matter of fact, that's the company's strongest formulation that they've ever made. And he says it's boosting his cellular biology morning and evening. The ocean minerals enhance the moringa in it, supplying his body with a full panel of vitamin Bs that help him maintain homeostasis. So if you see Richard looks great. He's aging backwards, and he knows a lot of stuff. He's a product guy, and so he's always sharing information about the benefits of the products, and which are great. So thank you, Richard, for sharing that. Cocoa Blue is amazing. I drink mine every morning after breakfast, and it's really good. I skipped over Mimi. She has shared how she has her doctor's office using fulvic acid and black seed oil. So our fulvic acid, we have the powder and we have the drops. That just enhances the benefits of the other products you're using because it helps them to get absorbed better, right? That's just the Cliff Note version. So if you guys are using Fulvic, that's an amazing product to incorporate into your routine. All right. So all right, Harvey and Cosimo are up. You should be able to unmute yourself, Harvey. And then let me close that. Should be good.
Okay,
There
can
you
you
go.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to say that this has been a really, really fun ride to understand a little bit more about the body. I love the Monday nights and Thursday nights. Thursday nights with the divas, I'm learning so much. Even though I don't understand the terminology, it allows me to take that information to put it through AI and then find out more information. So it's just awesome. So I'm really excited about that. My testimony is about when the company did a toxin cleanse. I have a small group, and my group we did the parasite cleanse. I studied a lot about parasite cleanses, and I'd done it in the past, but this time I really wanted to get into it. So I did a 3-day fast just with lemon water, just with lemon water for 3 days, no food, before I took the parasite cleanse. I took the parasite cleanse, and it was tough because the parasite cleanse, it's pretty pungent. I found a way to actually take it to where I can really enjoy it. I have packets of honey ginger crystals,
Mm-hmm.
and I use the honey ginger crystals and lemon. And man, now I really love it. So, because the ginger and the lemon, it really makes it taste good. So I did the fast for 2 weeks. I'm not going to go into detail of what happens when you well, not the fast, the parasite cleanse. I'm not going to go into detail, but things will happen. Let me tell you, you're going things will happen. But I'll tell you the after effects. So the after effect was that my stomach. I used to be a very avid athlete going to college. I used to run track. My stomach is now almost. I think I have a third pack. I'm not going to say it's a six pack, but it's a third pack, right? My my stomach is so tight, and I love it. Um, Here's the thing about it. Right after the 2 week parasite cleanse, I decided, thinking my college years, I was eating fruits and vegetables. I'm going to break that, and I'm going to go ahead and order a pizza. So I went and ordered. So when you order a pizza, you might as well order Supreme, right? You want everything that's on it. If you're going to order a pizza, order Supreme. So I ordered Supreme pizza, and I did some work on my computer. Went to sleep. The next day I got up. It felt like I was in a boxing match because every part of my body was sore, right? And it was tight. It was sore. And I realized something when I did the parasite cleanse, when I did the fast and parasite cleanse, it really cleaned me out. But now it made my body sensitive to different types of food. And I had a realization that bread, dough, and the pizza causes inflammation to me. Okay. And I was really interesting because pizza used to be my go-to food going to college. 6 days a week is when I had pizza when I was in college, right? But I realized that pizza, the dough that's in the pizza for me has caused the body to change. And so I think I ordered my last pizza. If I'm going to do anything, it's going to be on flatbread. Okay. Yeah. Because I think that the dough and the rise in the dough does cause some things in your body. And I'm gonna tip off with Tina to see if she can find information on that. And here's the thing about what I have done since then. I work out. I do a 30-day walk every morning, or not 30-day, 30-minute walk every morning. And I do push-ups on the incline. I always do push-ups on the incline. I do about 40, 49, 50 push-ups. Since taking cocoa blue and also rubbing the black seed oil on my elbows and knees and the bottom of the foot, I've noticed something that I don't have the stress or the tightness that I used to have doing the push-up. And I did a YouTube video, watched the YouTube video, and this guy was on this video. He says, well, you work out till you fail. Because I always work out to a number, like push-ups to 50, right? 40. I said, let me see. Fail basically means you push it, you exercise till you can't go any further. So I'm up to 120 push-ups.
Wow.
Okay. And that's a day. every morning, 120 push-ups.
Wow.
So it's like it is true that my body is changing, and I'm much more alert to what I'm eating now. And regardless of what I like and what I don't like, I'm going to ignore that because, sometimes we cater to the taste buds, and sometimes that gets us in trouble. Ice cream really doubles me over, but I love it. So I'm going to have to pass on that. But what I've learned through understanding the body through using the Zilara products is that you can renew the body, and the foods that you put into your body are foods for energy and for substance, but not necessarily for pleasure. And if you are going to do it for pleasure, you do it on a minor scale. That's for me. Okay. But I love it. I have no pain. I have no arthritis, no pain. I used to have pain on my elbows. That's all gone. But I'm learning more. And so this has been an exciting run for me. Zilara is just awesome because sometimes you get involved in the different products, different companies, get the hype, and then it trails off, right? But I'm telling you, this is a keeper. This is good. So yeah, I just want to give that testimony.
Thank you. Hey, that's awesome, Harvey. You have a 3-pack abs. I'm still working on it. I have about a 2-pack. I'm at the 2-pack now, so I'll be 58 in about 2 months. So, but maybe by the time I turn 60, I have a 6-pack at 60. So,
I'm working on it
at 2 years. But that parasite cleanse, I'm like you. I could not. Oh my! The first time I drank it, I thought it was going to taste like Vitality, and it tastes nothing like it. So I eventually got used to drinking. I didn't enhance it. So thanks for the tip with the ginger crystals and the lemon. So I'll start using that when I do that process again. But that cleanse does work for those of you who have ever done it. I like how you did it. You did your water, you did your lemon water fast just to get things cleared out, start from scratch, and then parasite cleanse, and then you want to celebrate and have the pizza with. And my thing, I used to eat this big strawberry cake called the Fraser. It's a French cake. It's a sponge cake with strawberries and whipped cream with shaved almonds and chocolate at the bottom. I would get that once a month as my treat. The last time I had it, this was after I started using Cocoa Blue. Last time I ate that cake, my nose immediately became stuffy. Immediately. So I took like 3 bites and then I just didn't feel well because probably the flour, the sugar, the dairy in it. So I'm never eating that cake again. So I'm like you with pizza. So even though I like it, I'm like I can't eat it. So I've been focused more on eating grapes and peaches and apples and stuff now as my vice for getting something sweet. But and that's amazing with your workouts, as we're not 25, so I'm not in the gym trying to do stuff I was doing in my 20s, but I do feel stronger, and I tested myself today or with the dumbbell bench press today, and I did more than I did last week. And I could have done more, but I'm not trying to get extra big like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I just want to just be in shape. So it seems like I'm getting stronger. And for you doing 120 push-ups a day, that is great. And but I like the education we provide. And for me, Mondays are probably my favorite nights, and Monday and Thursdays are my favorite 2 nights because I learned you guys' story, and then I learned more about the products. I'm not a product expert. I know generally about the products, but Coach Tina goes into more detail, given the background and pronouncing words that I can't even pronounce sometimes, and I have to Google stuff, and so that's what I like about the Thursday night call. So, but thanks for sharing. Anything else you want to share?
No. Yeah. Tina's really smooth on those new words, though. The parasite cleanse, back off because usually I started with a full spoon, right? You want to do a half a spoon, but you could do it twice a day.
Okay.
Okay. So, so you get it to the balance to where it's palatable, and then I drink it. Now I drink it every night. Okay, right before I go to bed. The parasite cleanse, okay? Because now my body is more attuned to it. I've read that everybody has parasites. Everybody has parasites, right? Because a virus is sort of a parasite, right? Because it's a living organism. So when you're doing that, when you're really cultivating your body to get rid of those enzymes. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I do take the every 3 days. I do take the what is it? The heavy metals.
Heavy metal, yeah. The black powder.
That's correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Every 3 days, it's that because that takes away the metals, and I also learned about the plastic stuff. I'm gonna get on that next week. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, thank you, Harvey. Yeah, we do have a heavy metal detox product, and so great because with all the environmental pollutants,
That's right.
That's a great product to incorporate. And then we also have a petrochemical a cleanse challenge coming up, I think next month. So we have a 21-day supply of product for that. So looking forward to participating in that and getting those plastics out of our bodies. Well, so thanks for sharing that, Harvey. I'll see you on Thursday. I think TR Moore, she's going to teach this Thursday's class, so she always has a lot of information while Coach Tina is at the event. And we're always learning. I know I had a conversation with someone who's on there, Jackie Smith. I talked to her yesterday, and she shared a word with me. It's in Cocoa Blue, and she said it's AFA. I never heard of that, and she gave me the official name of it. Never heard that word in my life. All right, and so I told Paula about it. She said, "Oh yeah, I know what that is." So Paula, and Jackie's on here. They talk that language about the ingredients and impact, and so I'm learning something every day. So let me get Coach Seymour. Let me read Lillian's story, Seymour. We'll get you to share yours next, and that should wrap us up. So Lillian, she's in Louisiana. And if you guys don't know, Lillian was on 75 medications. Okay, she was a nurse. She had to give up her nursing career because of her health. Doctors had her taking 75 meds. And so fast forward to 2026, she had her yearly dermatologist appointment today. And for the fourth year in a row, no painful freezing on her skin. That by that handheld tool, I had that where they had to freeze, I think, off my face one time. Black seed oil for the past 7 years has helped her body in so many ways. Cocoa Blue is also helping her skin look healthier. If you guys see Lillian, she's aging backwards. It's amazing seeing her. She's out in the pool, she's doing yard work out in the sun, and she looks great. Her and Butch are aging well. So thank you, Lillian, for sharing that. And so I'm looking at the other stuff. The gluten, yeah, I'm not doing that. All right, thank you guys thank you, Lillian, for sharing that. And we have Coach Seymour up. So for those of you who don't know, Coach Seymour, he was on a love box size medications, taking 39 medications a day. And these products got off all of them. And so I remember he showed me his shoes. A love box is about the size of a man's size 11, 12 shoe box. That's how many medications he was taking every single day. So, Coach, you should be able to unmute yourself. You can share your story, how you start your day and end your day, or anything else.
Thanks, Coach. Harvey, thank you for that tip, because I ain't gonna lie, I tried that parasite cleanse one time. I didn't like it, and I have not tried it anymore since then. But now I'm gonna try your little tip and see how that goes, because I couldn't deal with the bitterness. I know the bitterness, if it's bitter, it's better for you, but I just couldn't deal with it. So thanks for that tip. I'm gonna try that next. A testimony I want to give is going to be financial, so I want to give the disclaimer. Some of us work hard with our business. Some of you might join this business. I don't know how hard you work, so you might join this business and you might not make any money. Love that sound.
I heard that.
What I want to give a testimony on is some of my team members. One in particular, but what she is doing is actually duplicating from what she has learned from me. She's duplicating it with her team, and I see that progress coming along with it. And that person I want to edify right now is Miss Betty Young. Miss Betty Young joined me and HBN on April 1st of this year, 4 months ago. Between HBN and joining Zilara a month later, financially, Miss Betty is less than $300 away from earning $5,000 in commission combined between 1 month in HBN and 3 months in Zilara. She has taken that and found Kevin and Pat. And when I'm telling you, they came in this thing just like Miss Betty, and they're taking this to the next level. Then Kevin and Pat turned around and brought in Sandra. And she is actually elevated where she came in to be just a customer at first. And now Sandra is taking this to the next level where she want to become a builder. So again, I take my hat off to Miss Betty. Keep doing what you're doing. Pat and Kevin, keep doing what y'all doing. Uh, Sandra, keep up what you're doing. But it don't stop there. I have another set of team members that is also taking this to the next level. That's Miss Myrtle, Jessica, Michael. Guys, I take my hat off to you guys. Clarence, I take my hat off to all of you guys because you guys come into this thing and you really showing me that you want to make sure I want to take this business to the next level because why? You're communicating with me constantly calling, asking questions. And when I see people doing that, that shows me that they're serious about wanting to either change their health or change their financial status. And guys, I'm telling you, I have people that's been with me 7 years, and it's nowhere close to what I got with this little small team of names that I just called. Especially Miss Betty and Miss Myrtle. Miss Myrtle did the same thing. My Myrtle did the same thing. Within 3 months, she had went to 5,000 in commission, and now I got Miss Betty duplicating that, and I got Pat and Kevin right behind her, coming up right behind her, doing the same thing. So, guys, I'll just want to say I take my hat off to you guys. Congratulations on what you're doing, and I love you guys. So just want to say that I love you guys. My team is really showing me. I'm very proud of my team. That's all I can say. I'm very proud of you guys. Back to you, Coach.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Coach Seymour. We very rarely talk about the financial aspect on my Monday nights, but this is the purpose of the Monday night call where you can share, your product testimonial, but you can also talk about, how the business has been benefiting you financially, because we do give the disclaimer, and we're growing, guys. 96% of our members are cut customers, but it is becoming more common where customers like Sandra now want to participate in the pay plan. But as far as Betty, I saw Betty's Facebook Live this morning. I got so excited about it. I shared it all over the place. I had my wife watch it, and my wife watched it. She says she comes across very authentic, and I would buy from her. That's how good Betty's Facebook Live was. Matter of fact, it's here in the chat. I shared it in the group chat we're in. And so congratulations, Betty, almost to $5,000. You'll probably hit that before the end of the month. And so Betty, she joined, and then Kevin and Pat Grimes, they're the ones gave me those hard questions last night. That's who that was. So congratulations to you guys. Thanks for saying yes to Betty. Betty, thanks for saying yes to Seymour. And then Sandra's here, and Mike Dems, and Clarence and Myrtle. Miss Myrtle, um, you know, is building. And the great thing, guys, is nobody is 25 years old. Okay. And not saying that, there's a certain age you need to be, but they're just showing that as you mature in life, there's no need to slow down. Okay. If you have goals, you want to accomplish it. If you want to improve your health, like Jerry Jones is on here, his goal is to feel better at 71 than he does at 70. Okay. And he's down like 40 something pounds. He posts a video every day on how he starts his day, his breakfast, the products he uses. Every single day on Facebook and on TikTok, Jerry Jones posts that. And I'll give him a heart. I'll comment sometimes, but these people are showing that it doesn't matter about how old you are. If you have a desire to, number one, work on your health, and you get healthy, and also you want to help other people do it, Zilara is a perfect place, right? So anything else you want to share, Coach?
Yeah, I forgot also about Miss Betty. Miss Betty is 3 cycles away from hitting goal.
Almost goal. So, and that's amazing. And that'll be another bonus. With bronze, you get a bronze bonus, silver bonus, and gold, right? And it goes. So congratulations, Miss Betty. So I'm sure we'll see a celebratory post from Coach Seymour once you achieve that milestone. But thank you for saying yes and for carrying out the vision Paula has, for making an impact with these products, and so we can help more people around the world. Anything else you want to share, Coach, before we wrap it up? It's almost
That's it.
okay.
One little tip. I want to ask a quick question and see if maybe get some answers in the chat. What is the one reason why people don't join your team? Can y'all put some reasons why people won't join your team when you talk to them about your business? Let me see maybe 3 or 4 comments in the chat. Why you think people don't join your business? The most important reason why people don't join your business. Yeah, I see bad attitude. Good. I only see one answer so far. Consistency. One more. Give me one more. Anybody? Come on. One more. It's not the answer. Not gonna be wrong. Okay. The main reason why people won't join your business is because you never told them about it. You never mentioned it to them. So let's get out, start telling people about our stories, start telling the people about the business, about the products. Get it out of your mind, your mouth, into their ears. Because if they don't know that you have a business, they don't know what you're doing, they're not going to join you. Back to you, Coach.
All right, thank you, Coach Seymour. And sometimes we don't have our own individual stories yet, but because with these testimonials calls that we do every Monday, we have months of recordings. Go back and listen to some of the recordings and just take some notes and just write down different testimonials. And those are stories you can share with people. Okay. And so while you're building your own story, so that's one of the things, if you want to be successful with Zilara, you can't be a secret agent. Okay. And one of the things that bothers me the most is if I know I have something that can help somebody, get healthier or maybe even prevent or reverse a health condition, and then they say they get sick or even die, and I never shared it with them, right? I would be feel bad if I knew someone that I could help and I didn't share the product. So just think about that. Think about someone in your life who you can benefit, who you can share these products with, and it's up to them to say no, right? But at least it's up to them to say yes. If they say no, that's okay. But you've done your part by sharing, right? Because sharing truly is caring. All right, guys. So thank you everybody for sharing tonight. Rasan with the t-shirt, Patricia, Mimi, Harvey, Coach Seymour, Lillian, and who else shared in the chat? Richard. I think I read one more testimonial before Richards. Who was that? Let me trying to find it. Don't want. Oh, Tiara. So I want to thank you guys for all sharing your testimonials. For those of you who are guests and you're watching right now, get back with whoever invite you here, or if they share the replay with you, tell them what you liked about what you saw or heard, and then go ahead and lock in your position with Zilara, and go check out the value pack that was launched. It launched last week, but it's now available today. It's on Zilara.com. You get 23 different items for only $249.95. You're saving over $400 for that value pack, and it covers a wide range of different categories of products for you to use. So check those out. We will be live tomorrow. We have our team training, our leadership training with Jessica Hill. She opens up the training with our execute. And what is it, Jessica? Execute. I always forget the second term. Elevate. So she opens that up with the training, and then Coach Seymour does the leadership development training on Tuesdays. Wednesday we have the business opportunity overview, and then Thursdays we have Detox Divas. This week's presenter will be Tiara Moore, and so if you guys have ever attended any of the calls Tiara hosts, very very informational, right? So make sure you guys attend that. So appreciate you for being here tonight. You guys are guests. To get back with whoever invited you here, and they can help you tell them what you liked, and they can help you get started. And we will see you on our next Zoom. So you guys have a good night, and I will have the recorded posted on the YouTube channel within the hour. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye.